So right now we are checking out the new Tesla diner that has been put in Hollywood, California. It is.
Yes.
We were just talking about this. I think it's retro futuristic themed. It's trying to have
I
the.
think it's futuristic retro, personally.
Yeah. I don't know what the. Yeah. Well, whatever. Whatever.
Yeah.
But obviously, it's trying to have the whole 1950s aesthetic on the outside, like the old malt shops, like the old diners or something, where like the teenagers would go hang out after school, and like the old time movies. And yet
Yeah,
it's
especially
trying
if
to.
you had a
And when you
if you
go
had a
on the.
drive-in,
Yeah.
that's retro.
Yeah, and yet, yeah, which is, it's actually, we were going to cover this the other day, but I told Duke I didn't know if there was enough information about it. Now there's a little more about it.
There's definitely
Obviously,
more,
you can see that this is a lineup yesterday to get into the Tesla diner. When he says yesterday, he means, oh, it was actually yesterday. So,
With 22 kilograms,
let's see.
nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
So, I don't know why that advertisement is playing, but all these cars are lining up to go to this place, which is a phenomenon whenever any place opens. I remember there was a White Castle that opened up near me, and there was like people were circling the block for like, I don't know, it was like 3 hours to get White Castle. I was like, yeah, I don't want it that bad. Like, what?
Panda Express opened up by me recently, and the wait just for cooked, ready to go food was, I think I had to wait 30 minutes. Of course, I was a sucker, and I went on the first day, and I had to wait like 30 minutes for ready to go food.
Yeah, that is a long time. And yeah, you can see, obviously, I'm just going to show this again real quick. You know, cars down the blocks, apparently they are all going to this diner to get food, see the robots and whatnot. And I guess that is the appeal to it. It's got the whole retro aesthetic on the outside, but you have robots serving you on the inside. And as long as there's no Terminator type situation that happens, which I don't really trust, because I will not be going there, because I don't know if I trust these robots.
We've previously reported, I'm pretty sure, on a previous segment about AI robots malfunctioning, I guess you could label them, in certain different areas, whether it's because of certain programming coding or just a weird mishap. I know one robot had a mishap where it was on a crane, so it wasn't making contact with the ground, so it spazzed out and started just going haywire because it couldn't make contact with the ground.
I'm just worried about the machine uprising. That's it. So I don't know.
I mean, we have plenty of movies about this.
Yes, we do. But I mean, it's kind of a cool thing, though. I could definitely see if I was in the area going there and like checking it out. Maybe. I mean, like I could see why people would. It's like you know what it is? It's like when Trey Parker and Matt Stone, they bought Casa Bonita. Wherever it's in Colorado somewhere, and now it's like, I mean, it's like they say it takes, I mean, even to this day, you got to get reservations like months in advance. It takes forever to get in. They say the food is okay, the atmosphere is like really cool, but I saw a really cool video on Casa Bonita. But yeah, it's like one of those places. It's like a special place, and it takes forever to get in.
Casa Bonita. Yeah, it's crazy to see technology advance the way that it is. That's for sure. Definitely should fear you, though, at the same time. Put some fear in you.
Yeah, I mean, this robot's just giving somebody popcorn and taking our jobs. So, I don't know. I don't know what the future is going to hold. I think just from a practical standpoint, I think the advancements in technology are good. But I guess it's really about how they're going to be utilized, which is
I think that's always the bigger question.
The bigger question. For me anyway, when I shall we call
the idea of nuclear power was great until they made a weapon out of it.
No, I would still say nuclear power is great. Honestly, we should.
I mean, no, I'm not saying it's not, but again, the technology was groundbreaking, which it still is, obviously what it produces, but then it was used for nefarious means, and obviously it took I mean, it didn't stop us from using it, but
what do you mean, like Chernobyl? Context. I mean, nuclear reactors do melt down. It's happening.
Nuclear bomb.
Oh, okay, yeah, well, yeah. I mean, any great invention, somebody's going to figure out how to use it for nefarious means. That is just human nature. Where there's somebody who's going to do the ultimate good, they will do the ultimate evil. But again, like I said, machine uprising is what I'm worried about. There are people, however, and this is why we're really reporting on this, who are more concerned about, I guess, I don't even know what. There's a Tesla diner protest. No average American has the money lying around for custom Hitler inflatables.
It's interesting, yeah.
There was a protest on Sunday outside the Tesla diner. People showed up that Tesla Mecha Hitler. You know, maybe him and Sydney Sweeney would hit it off. I mean, I guess they're both Hitler, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
They both
It's
have the
just,
same message, apparently.
They are both, yeah, but. What was that saying? Doge kills, Musk steals. Well, boycott Tesla. Remember, what was it, like 5 years ago when Musk was like the left's champion because he was doing all these, green energy, electric cars, saving the environment, and then he had to go.
See how things change.
He had to go talk to Trump, and he had to go befriend Trump, Hitler, and then he became another Hitler, and it's just all these terms. They're just losing all.
I mean, the guy literally he had an organization for the government, didn't take a pay for it, and saved taxpayers' money.
Yep.
And yet he's still evil. But
he'll always be evil now. Once the left brand, that's why I don't care about what leftists think, because I'm like, once I'm evil, I'm evil.
He's heading a project to try and make us an interplanetary system. He's trying to revolutionize the EV world. He's trying to revolutionize power.
Hey, he's doing an awful lot.
But he's evil.
So Tesla protesters take aim at Musk retro-style diner with Nazi-style balloons, even as lines stretch around the block. After tossing Molotov cocktails at vehicles and vandalizing showrooms, Tesla protesters are now taking aim at Elon Musk retro-futuristic. Hey, it is retro-futuristic. You said futuristic
there you
retro.
Go.
See, I was right. Diner near Hollywood.
You were.
Even as lines of customers wrap around the block. Tall inflatable balloons designed to look like Musk in Tesla-branded t-shirts and black MAGA hats mimic the Nazis, so that while protesters chanted, "Hey, hey, ho, ho, Elon Musk has got to go." Now listen, I had an interesting conversation with my father earlier today because he saw this and he wanted to talk to me about it. And he's like, I don't know why they're protesting. But I'm like, I think the broader thing is, who's
funding it?
Where does somebody make something like this? Like this, I don't know where to get an inflatable tube guy, but I guess I could probably order that off Amazon. But this is a custom-made inflatable tube guy. I don't know if these. I mean, I'm not
quite custom.
No, this is quite custom, and it was made pretty quickly.
The way it looks, the way that it moves, everything about it is custom. Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. It only moves the arm. Oh, they just got me to do it. Up. I just did the Roman. I was tricked. I won't. I did it. No. Jeez. Okay, I'm gonna put my arms down. I just did it twice. I was a Roman salute, everybody. Hail Caesar, or maybe that's bad too. Now I have no idea. I don't care. But anyway, the more interesting claim to me is, who is funding this stuff? Because this is a custom-made inflatable tube guy, which I would imagine would cost some money. One, you need a facility to do this in, and two, I don't think you could just walk into any facility who has the custom inflatable arm tube guys, which I don't even know where they are, but I'm sure you could find one. But I want a custom Elon Musk representing Hitler.
I don't think they have that as an option.
No, I don't think so. These protesters must have their own factory. I don't think they would. I mean, they could all be billionaires. I don't know, but to me, they just look like, I don't know. They look. I guess you can't really tell how much money somebody has, but they look like average people to me. I don't know. I wouldn't expect any of them to have a factory where you can just pump this stuff out. So my question really is, who is funding this? And I think I know who's funding it, but I'm not going to say. But it rhymes with...
I mean, this isn't the first protest or / riot. I'm not saying this was a riot, but this isn't the first protest. Let's just leave it at that. This isn't the first protest that have definitely raised concern as to who's funding this, because
who is funding this?
They don't have normal means of a protest. They have very expensive equipment, different materials that, like, how could they have possibly,
especially to have something custom made like this? It seems a little, it seems a little over budget for just people, getting together on a Facebook group or something and say, hey, listen, we're just gonna go protest the diner because we don't like Elon Musk, which is fine. Hey, that's your right to do that. But where are you getting the money for this? That's just my question. Nobody seems to answer that. In the videos posted to social media, one demonstrator can be seen splayed across the front of a Cybertruck. We're going to get to that in a second. And flipping the bird to an attempt to deter customers from driving into the diner's parking lot. The guy's going to be like, he's got to be senior at least, or I would think. Fans at Musk showed up in full force too, with one customer on YouTube claiming he waited 11 hours for the restaurant to open. And I think that's also insane. But hey.
Yeah.
That's commitment. You can say you went. Easily more than 20 vehicles can be seen backed up around the block. In a video online, as customers waited to order, while reports from last week described lines at least 100 people long, which we showed you before. I would, right here, I would believe that. For months, Musk has faced outrage from protesters at Tesla dealerships across the country following his severe government funding cuts. About 75 protesters gathered on Saturday at the 24-hour Tesla diner, which abruptly opened last week after years of Musk touting his vision of an old-school drive-in, roller skates, and rock restaurant. Electric vehicle charging stations wrap around the parking lot of the Tesla diner, which is a front door that looks like a glowing portal on neon red strips. Tesla's autonomous humanoid robots filled cartons with fresh popcorn at the opening, while customers were served burgers and Cybertruck boxes and $12 maple glazed bacon. Holy crap. I guess it's California prices. That's a lot for bacon. There's a wraparound balcony on the top deck of the diner with tables and chairs where customers can enjoy dinner and a movie as a large screen in the parking lot plays full-length films each night. Here we go. All right. Sorry, it took a little bit to get into here. But protesters are hopeful that the buzz around the diner and drive-in theater will die down. This is the world's most renowned anti-trans advocate who just opened up a diner in West Hollywood. He's definitely, I think that goes to J.K. Rowling personally, but that's just my opinion. The community is not very supportive of Elon. Odd choice for him to open this in California, but I would assume he's been working on this for some time. So, while attendance at the Tesla takedown protest peaked in March, the demonstrators have still been going strong. We can see them here. Do you not see? Oh, do you not see? We don't want you. So you do know what a double entendre is. Oh, that's amazing. You do. You get it. Interesting. As of Monday, the Tesla takedown site listed 45 upcoming protests. Who is paying these people to go to 45 protests?
Yeah.
Somebody is funding these protesters. I guarantee you it's some Soros-backed type affiliation or company. I mean, that's my opinion. That's what I think, but...
We've already talked about it in previous segments. People get paid salaries to go to these protests. There's advertisements for them regularly. I'm sure these types of protests fit the same category. Somebody's advertising and recruiting people to do these protests and paying them.
I'm sure they're going there and they're saying, "Hey, we'll pay you $50 to $100 a day to stand here or something." I guarantee it, because 45 upcoming protests. Who has the time? To go to all those protests.
You got a lot of sick days you could take off of work to go to the 45 different protests.
Our main message is Tesla funds fascism. Elon Musk, via Doge, has destroyed our government agencies and people's jobs, and people are dying around the world because of him. Okay, well, I don't know if that's necessarily fascist. He obviously, some jobs were taken away when, like US aid and all that stuff. And people are dying around the world. I've heard that claim, but again, and this is going to sound very callous of me, but I don't think it's America's responsibility to make sure the entire world is protected. Or if that were the case, then the entire world should just become America. America first. I guess that's controversial still, especially to these people, but the Tesla plant has also already endured significant brand damage from the protests, he said. The last week, the automaker reported its worst sales drop in a decade and earnings that missed Wall Street estimates. Tesla has also been steadily losing overseas market share to Chinese rivals like EV maker BYD, but executives at the company have focused on the future of the company during earning calls, boasting about its Optimus, humanoid robots, and robo-taxis. Oh, and could be robo-taxis, I believe. I don't know if it was Austin or it was Dallas, but in some city in Texas, they did launch these robo-taxis for a limited area. But yeah,
I want to say Austin.
Yeah, I all I know,
I do recall reading something
it's
about
someplace in Texas. I forget. I don't have the. These opportunities, however, are pricey and risky bets, and it's expected that Tesla will soon feel more pain from President Trump's tariffs and the end of the federal EV tax credits. The stock is down more than 15% so far this year, while most techs in the Nasdaq have been on an upward tear. Well,
and in unrelated news, they just got awarded safest vehicle again. I forget which model is the Model Y, I believe. By the IIC, whatever group does that
Well,
award ceremony, the 7th year in a row, I guess.
I think
You
Musk.
know,
I think honestly, Musk is a smart guy. He knew if he was going to go into Doge that there were going to be people who were going to be pissed off.
he
Which
knew he
is,
was going to take a hit.
hey,
Yeah,
whenever you get involved in politics, whenever you pick a side, there's always going to be people who are going to be angry with you. You know.
but he felt the need outweighed the risk.
Yep.
So kudos
Apparently
to
he
him
did.
for at least taking the risk, knowing that there was definitely a risk.
Let's see, what do we got here? Oh, okay, that's a different story. Yeah, so this is the protester in question who is trying to block people from getting into the parking lot. Obviously, you can see it's a very elderly gentleman. I can't tell how old, but
Now. Oh, geez, what is going on here?
That is really kind of the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Well, yeah. He's lying.
He's a fascist. He doesn't belong in Los Angeles.
dude, it's like I feel so bad for these CNN hooked in elderly people who have just been vegged out in front of the TV and whatever comes on their favorite news network. And I feel for the people who watch Fox too, because I think you should always go to many different sources to get information. Actually, just go to YouTubers. YouTubers normally are better, even if they don't have journalism credentials. I
They
trust
get more
them a lot more
accurate
because
sources.
they're not bought by George Soros. They're not bought out by Rupert Murdoch. It's a lot more independent, free-thinking things where people can actually disagree. This guy has no idea. If you asked him,
They're usually not sold out news reporters.
if you asked him what the definition of fascism is, he has no clue.
We want him out of here. Anybody who's associated with Musk
you
does
can't
not
do that.
belong in California either.
You can't do that.
You
Sir, what's your
traitors to America?
Sir, why'd you do
That's
that
how
to
we
the guy's
think of you.
vehicle?
You can find a better job. Get a better
Excuse
job.
me? You need to
You're
leave
working
the
for the
property.
devil.
We heard that the cops are coming. Are you gonna
I don't think they're working. I think they're nice. I think they're just. They're just independent journalists, which I think we actually need a lot more of. Oh,
Yeah.
well, they're biased too. Everybody's biased. Everyone is biased. You got to just accept their bias, take it with a grain of salt, move on.
stay for the cops or
We
no?
want the police to be here. They're our allies. We want to shut this fucking thing down.
Do you think that the police are going to be happy with?
What are you going to shut down the restaurant? What are you talking about? You're going to shut
A
down the
legal restaurant
restaurant
with
because you don't
permits.
agree with Elon Musk's politics. It's like, you're insane,
No.
buddy.
Yeah, that's not how the world works, bud.
Well, it's not how America works. What, should somebody come confiscate your home because they don't agree with your politics? It's like, everyone, I don't know, man. I can't with these people. I really
touching people's
can't.
vehicles. What do you think?
Well, they're going to be
Sir, can I ask you a question?
certainly. Yeah.
Yeah, you should go in. No, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. But by his own logic, if somebody disagrees with them politically, he can put his hands on somebody else's vehicle because them owning the vehicle, which who knows when they bought it, but them owning the vehicle means they support Musk by his logic, which means they in turn support fascism, which then means they have no personal property rights. Like, dude, how can you get to this level of delusion?
Connecting a lot of dots there that truly don't exist. But all right.
Yeah. Well, do you not think so? I would think that would be exactly how his thinking process goes. He doesn't respect these people's property because they support
I'm not
Musk.
saying you're connecting a lot of dots, but I'm saying if that is his process of
I
thinking,
would think
that
so.
is-
I mean,
you're going off of a lot of just what ifs. You're going. You don't know what Musk's true agenda is. You're just really taking it at the information that you're collecting from wherever you get your news from, that this guy's evil, this guy's a fascist. You hear it said all the time on the
No, I
news, and
mean-
you're just eating it up
this poor
to the
guy's
point
been,
where you're willing to protest and
this,
damage someone else's vehicle over it.
this poor guy's been radical. A lot of the country's been radicalized. I'll give you. Remember
Yeah.
during the election cycle back in 2024, I would see so many different clips of people going up and destroying Trump signs. I never seen
yeah.
a clip of somebody going up and destroying a Biden sign, a Kamala sign.
correct.
Never. It's just people are just like. I mean, if I see one, I'm like, wow.
They would go to steal one. They would go to drive over it.
Yeah,
I
I'm like,
remember
okay.
for a while a trend was to like set a trap, basically like hook it up to an electric
Yeah,
fence
I saw
type
that. Yeah,
system, or put it in a cement, or post it right over like a
Mhm.
cement block, and then people would screw up their
Yep.
vehicles because they would. And honestly, they deserve it because you were driving on someone else's property to cause property damage,
Mhm.
and oh no, now you damage your own property because of your stupid actions. Like, sucks for you, man.
Yeah, you really should just leave other
That's-
people's stuff alone, even if you
Yeah,
don't.
leave
You
people's stuff
You,
alone. Mind
you,
your own business.
you don't have to agree with them politically, and you know what?
Yeah, it's
20
okay not to agree.
20 years ago in this country, not agreeing with somebody politically, you could still have a civil conversation with them. But we've been so radicalized to the point
Yeah.
where now, I don't think this is. I think it is mostly on the left, but it's not exclusive to the left. There are people on the right
No,
who are like
yeah,
this
very
too.
true.
But yeah, everyone's got to be able to
There's
go meet
always
in the middle.
radicals on every side,
Mhm.
but yes,
Yes, humanity.
this is
Mhm.
it's to a very outrageous level.
Yeah, you stupid asshole.
I'm so curious your thoughts. I mean, when it comes to this diner, there's a lot of families here and stuff. Do you think this is the right place to be showing
Absolutely,
up
absolutely.
and putting pressure on people that are driving Teslas?
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Yeah. Well,
I just want to expand on it.
We want to confront those who are associated with crime.
What the fuck are you doing?
What are you doing?
I saw you from my balcony over here just slamming yourself in the car.
No, the car came up to me.
I saw you. I recorded you. You're lying.
Mhm. That's
Oh,
what
the
these
car
people-
came onto me. What?
Is this James Cook? I've seen this guy before. I'm not sure if this is him, but if it is, he's a good interview. He's a good reporter. But yeah, listen. Obviously, I would say if you don't like the
He's
diner,
also a good dog petter.
if you don't like, is he? I don't know.
That's what his account says.
Oh, dog petter. Okay. we can use more of those, sure. But yeah, obviously, listen. If you don't like the diner, I wouldn't go to it. You know, it's not.
I mean, yeah, just don't give it any attention. Like again,
Especially,
I don't understand why you always have to go to hate. Why does oh, I don't like this. I hate it. I don't like this. It needs to
Well,
burn. I don't like this. We need to destroy it.
It's because people
Like,
have been
I don't get it.
radicalized. That's it's as simple as that. They've been
It's not how the
radicalized,
world
so-
used to be, and this is sad that this is the world I have to raise my children in.
Yeah, it really is.
When somebody doesn't like something, they assume that it must be destroyed. It shouldn't be that way.
Yeah, well, honestly, I blame the media. Mostly.
Absolutely.
I really do. But,
Absolutely.
all right, we're going to leave that there. Please leave a like on the video, share it out, subscribe, comment, or do nothing. You can do whatever. Yeah. We're not fascists here. You know, we agree in freedom of, well, we have a preference, I guess. Our preference would be to like the video, but okay. Yeah, I got to get off the. All right. We'll catch you in the next one.
Yeah.